Well, hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Got a song today that was written by a songwriter from Chicago, Michael Peter Smith, and he wrote a number of good songs. The Dutchman, in particular, is a great song. But this one's called "Panther in Michigan." There was back in the late '80s, there were supposed sightings of a panther roaming around the Raisin River in southern Michigan, kind of in the Monroe area. If you know where that is, it's the southern middle Michigan area. And a number of people came forward saying that they saw this panther, and it was investigated by the various investigators and deemed to be not true, just a big cat that they were seeing. But anyway, it's a great song called "Panther in Michigan." There's a panther in Michigan, don't that make your Halloween? There's a panther in Michigan, although he is seldom seen, and he's following the water in the ways of the Indian, and he's crossing the border to Indiana. There's an awful lot of cover down along the Raisin River. We would set up on the one side, he'd show up on the other. I know people used to wonder why we couldn't catch the panther. There's an awful lot of cover down along the Raisin River. When a farmer in Manchester called, I was there in minutes, following the trail of tears through the high grass when he screamed, 34 years in law enforcement, I've never been so scared. I could see where he was going by the way the grass was moving. There's a panther in Michigan, don't that make your Halloween? There's a panther in Michigan, although he is seldom seen, and he's following the water in the ways of the Indian, and he's crossing the border to Indiana. Now people who know panthers say that they are lazy hunters. They will take a prey that's wounded over one that's healthy. They might mistake some child playing in a sandbox for some kind of wounded critter. Down along the Raisin River, test drivers saw the panther at the Chrysler Proving Grounds. It was during hunting season. He was out there on the track, and he knew that if he went in there, he'd be safe from the hunters. He's an uncanny animal. There's a panther in Michigan, don't that make your Halloween? There's a panther in Michigan, although he is seldom seen, and he's following the water in the ways of the Indian, and he's crossing the border to Indiana. Panther in Michigan, beware, it's maybe still out there. I don't think so. Anyway, great song, Michael Peter Smith. If if you're interested in folk music, a lot of great songs. I particularly recommend The Dutchman. That's a beautiful, poignant song that makes me cry every time I sing it. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves. God loves you, and so do I.